It's the Weather Xtreme video. This is the morning edition for Monday, September 19th. I'm James Spann. Alabama's weather looking pretty quiet this week as a relatively dry air mass settles in. The tropics are fairly active, so let's dive in and talk about it. There's a little trough passing through the eastern U.S. today. That's the upper chart at 500 millibars. Surface boundary should be pushing all the way down into deep South Alabama today. The air much drier. Starting off the day in the 60s and 70s, Cullman 66, Birmingham at 75. The high today should be close to 90 in most spots. But again, the dew points are coming down, so it won't feel that bad. Temperatures fairly seasonal around the nation as we approach the solstice, or the equinox, not the solstice. The first official day of fall is this week, and you can see nice and cool air north and west of here. We note some counties under a dense fog advisory. Just to the south and northwest of Birmingham, that fog will burn off by mid-morning. Otherwise, things are relatively quiet around the nation early this morning. Risk of severe weather well to the north between Des Moines and Chicago. You can see we are in white for North Alabama. That means the air drier. No storms expected here today. Same thing tomorrow. Very dry air mass. And Wednesday, we might consider a slight chance of a shower here, but again, I get the idea most places will be dry. A marginal risk on Wednesday, day 3, well to the north. And you can see the QPF here showing nothing for much of North Alabama through Saturday morning. This is the 5-day expected rain. Little bit down south even there, probably not much. We note a fairly high amount expected over eastern North Carolina with what used to be Julia. Speaking of the tropics, Julia this morning downgraded to a remnant low. That thing's been struggling to survive off the coast of Georgia and South Carolina for 5 days, and it's finally fizzling out this morning. We have Carl in the central Atlantic and a wave in the eastern Atlantic near the Cape Verde Islands. But the Gulf of Mexico, quiet as a mouse. Julia, the remnant low, will be moving up into eastern North Carolina this week, producing some decent amounts of rain there. Carl has been having a hard time because of dry air and shear, but conditions seem to be more favorable for development toward the end of this week. But notice it's going to be bending to the right. Our friends in Bermuda will have to watch this. Modeling on this suggesting a hard turn back out to sea well before the United States. And again, the only issue out there will be Bermuda. So we'll watch that, but obviously no impact on the Gulf. And the wave in the eastern Atlantic, forget about it. The thing will be bothering nobody for the next 5 days as it turns north in the eastern Atlantic. All right, model fans, here's the GFS, the 06E run, valid today at 1 o'clock local time. You see the little trough in the east. And down below that, a dry air mass settling in, mostly sunny today. I'd say the high between 88 and 91 for most spots. Just for the fun of it, there's the HER, 6 o'clock. A couple of specks down around Montgomery, so any isolated showers today will be over the southern half of the state. Even there, most places dry. Tomorrow should be a sunny day with a high around 90. And Wednesday, pretty much the same thing. You might consider a slight chance of a shower, but don't count on it. If any showers pop up, they'd be over the eastern side of the state. Thursday, again, mostly sunny, high stay close to 90. And this is Friday. Things just aren't changing very much. Mostly sunny with a high around 90. The chance of a shower is so small, we'll leave it out for now. Weekend fans, what do you say? This is Saturday, and really not much change. Highs around 90, the sky mostly sunny, the chance of a shower tiny for any one given spot. And Sunday, still looking dry. Just nice and quiet. We note a surface front west of the state from that low that's moving up into Canada. And this is a week from today, Monday the 26th. Still, we're waiting on that big, deep trough to form over the east to get us some really cool air, not showing up there. A front drifting in here without much upper support. There could be a few scattered showers, but probably not more than that. So you can see it's a continuation of a relatively dry pattern. This is the end of the forecast period, Wednesday of next week, the 28th. Not much change. Ridging holding down here. Enough moisture for a few scattered showers. Let's look at the numbers off the GFS. You can see highs around 90 for the next week, but toward the 1st of October, they drop down to about 80 with lows down to about 60, and that will feel much more like fall. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video this morning. We'll have notes in the blog. Next video here by 4 o'clock this afternoon. You can't catch us this evening on the live stream of the television side, ABC 3340 News at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, and God bless.